Crew wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
Worried for them. AA unlocks this whole draft with the amount of damage that he's bringing after he hits 6, right?
Yeah.
Which is something that's really nice. Suddenly, even a Tiny with just a Blink Dagger will blow up anyone on the map. Not that he cannot already, but it does give them that extra oomph that they need.
Man, no rotation, no first blood still, but 1k lead for RNG. Getting the most out of the lane so far.
Bramble Maze
Well,
and the
you're
arena.
gone.
That is finally first blood, 7.5 minutes into this game. It'll be Chalice who, not surprisingly, on this Mars is...
He's considered top class. Oh, Ollie again, potentially. One more Crypt Swarm.
Yeah, just got back, and he might just die again. Crypt Swarm comes through, almost kills him off.
Somnus is gone too,
and now
maybe.
Somnus, he's frozen over thanks to the cold feet. They'll get the kill instead onto this Death Prophet. Ollie, one more shot. He'll drop to Felix. All lightning forward.
Or triple
Still
mango.
looking, and yeah, eats the mango, stuffs his face, and might get himself another kill. Has the tether coming in from Frisk, and it's a double kill for Emo. Do you think it's looking like it's Ag's territory, or is it looking like he's going to go Manta into something else? And before you answer that question, they've got a relocate coming in. They have the arena down. The spear lands onto the IO as well as the Cursed Crown. Ice Blast flies through. That's Ollie taking that kill on Chalice. Somnus is in on this one. They've got Emo locked up in the brambles once again. JT trying to run his way out. He doesn't have any more borrowed time available. And the Crypt Storm just on the edge gets the kill into JT. Meanwhile, Emo takes care of Felix. Somnus feeling pretty strong at the moment. He's got a decent chunk of mana to work with if he wants to continue to dive, but he gets these kills. And Smoke immediately broken thanks to Emo, but they've got the Blink. Ooh, Vortex immediately.
Gone.
They've got the arena, and now the Terrorize coming out onto two of these heroes. They've got the silence out of both of them. Ollie, he'll go down. Chalice falls. Emo right behind Ollie in the deck. So they get the kill there onto the Storm. It's a 2-for-1 so far with JT on the run. Exorcism was committed by Somnus. He's going to run JT all the way down to the borrowed time breaking point, looking like. And yeah, there it is. So
Copper this. Maybe Xnova wants
it's
to
going to break
it.
in a second anyway. Yeah, Xnova in the right spot. He's probably
He's
dead with this, but you know it's breaking the smoke and should have potentially kept everybody alive. But now they're going to go after God King. Good two-man silence coming through from Somnus, as well as the Bramble Maze to lock up. They'll just grab the outpost instead.
Got that illusion. Oh, look at the damage, look at the damage. Oof, oof.
Xnova's here. He
There's an IO though, there's IO.
is ready. Wants to get this Fiend Script. They know the IO's coming, and they still couldn't stop him from relocating that Tiny out.
Yeah, well, goodbye IO. But, of course, worth the sacrifice.
He's going to tether back to the creeps. He's got this. He's got this.
Copium. He got this! Can he get out? He cannot get out! Oh my god, it was so close. They still have the grip though.
Spear.
Oh yeah, pop
Forcing
BKB
the
straight
BKB,
away.
yeah. And now he wants to make a move. He wants to go for this. He'll go for the Bane. He's got the Orchid, and they should be able to get at least one. They kill off Xnova. They need somebody to really help out Emo, because he is all by himself. And, well, he's going to fall. Emo goes down. Felix Chauba, he's going to be the second one to die on the side of RNG.
Careful, Fly.
Trying to fight this. Now he's got the tether on him. He'll go invis thanks to the Shadow Blade. Chalice right on him. They've got this Exorcism. Fly really doesn't want to fight this, but he's forced to fight this. Avalanche comes through. Ice Blast in. It's only going to hit the Wraith King, though. So they get the kill, and they'll take out this Wraith King. God King doesn't have anything to do about this fight, but they don't need him. Somnus with the double kill. Fly and Frisk fall, and then Somnus drops to JT.
What a massive blunder by God King. He used too much mana. He didn't have reincarnation mana. Yeah.
He was in the lead. He looked good, and then all of a sudden, well, his game kind of slowed down quite a bit.
He's crushing him.
Yeah, his right clicks in. God King already using that reincarnation. They're going to go after the Bane, then the Ball Lightning back. They've got the damage to get the kill on the God King. Exorcism used. There's the Aeon Disc. Fly thinking about going in, and Xnova again. If I don't move, they can't see me.
Well,
RNG are in Demolish City as their buildings are getting demolished.
Demolished.
Yeah. I said demolish. I didn't want to be as rude with demolished. Arena comes down, they've got the spear, but there's the Aphotic Shield. God King going through to get the kill on a Frisk, and now he'll look over at Firefly. They've got the Cursed Crown as well as the Silence. They're trying to get the first life out of the hands of Firefly, but Firefly will take the first life out of the hands of God King first. Ball lightning in, Emo with the BKB. Now he's going to go to the back lines. Ice Blast flies through, but it's not even going to matter.
Damage.
They got the kill on the God King. They'll take out X-Nova. They'll look over at Somnus. They're going to buy back here on X-Nova, trying to help out this team as much as he can. The Silence is out onto Emo as well as the spear landing and putting him over onto the racks. They've got the Fiend's Grip from X-Nova. Do they have the damage? God's Rebuke, ball lighting out. Crit Storm's not enough. And the Terrorize, the damage just isn't there. They don't kill off Emo. They'll end up losing Somnus. He's got buyback, but it's not looking likely that it's even going to matter. And GG will be called. IG will take game 1, and they hand it to RNG pretty easily.
Yeah, once that draft came online with a double save, the global...
I was going to say Centaur is the other one that we only really see in the Chinese region that kind of comes to mind as well.
And they don't have the best roaming supports, like Weaver and oh,
Bane's okay.
that's our first blood.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be first blood about 7.5 minutes in. I say that though, Ollie getting under the tower, still chased, and eventually Chalice will claim his life.
Too hard, because if he does, he gets all those towers too quickly, and Dusa is just free to farm everywhere.
Arena down, God's Rebuke, and they're going to bring Emo in. God King in some trouble. They've got the charge, but the slight to dodge it and the Searing Chains. Frisk comes into. Somnus is here. Eventually, God King's run down, and it looks like X-Nova is going to be the second one to fall. Both to Emo. He's got a double kill. He's working with a little bit of mana.
X-Nova is actually trying to pull the creeps away.
Fly,
no,
Earth Spike in, and there's the Sonic Wave. They'll get the kill. Somnus credit for that one.
That death is rough. How do you kill her?
You don't really need to go defensive at all if you're this Medusa. Earth Spike, Finger, all this damage coming in into Firefly. Now they've got the Hex, the Sonic Wave. Man, I mean, so much damage, so much time needed to get the kill there on a Firefly. They've got themselves the Fiend's Grip. Spear lands, and eventually it's traded for both Felix and X-Nova. So that is 2, but felt like they had the leg up. They did lose game number 1. However, right now in game number 2, they're in a part of the game where it feels like they have control at the moment. Orchid, Hex comes through. They've got the Earth Spike, Swarm forward. The charge is out, but there's the God's Rebuke. God King trying to make something happen. X-Nova, he is falling to the swarm of Frisk. They get the kill on Ollie. They'll take it the Bane. JT not a lot of mana to work with here, but he'll drop the Arena down around 4.
It's a big avalanche
on a 4 as well. Earth Spike hits 2. They've got the Orchid onto the Tiny. Firefly looking like he's going to die, and they'll take him out. God King gets the kill there. They've got the Nightmare on a Felix, but nothing to follow it up.
Oh, they're setting up for mid-tower defense as well.
It landed. I don't know if that, really was anything that they could jump on. Again, the Orchid, the damage though. Okay, JT gets the kill on X-Nova. They've got the Shadow Blade on Firefly, so...
What is he going for next?
Shadow Fury? Was that what that just was?
I don't know. That grip didn't last at all.
Yeah, looking for the ult, so he stops that. They still get the kill on X-Nova, but that cost him Arena and Fiend's Grip, so now JT forced to run. He'll TP out instead, and that won't get off. They've got the Yules, they have the Orchid, and the damage is very much there for them. As JT falls to Somnus. I love this, band as well.
Yeah, it's actually my shirt.
Shapeshift, JT, he sets up the Arena, has the spear that lands out on the Chalice. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Manta used. They've got the Orchid, now they've got the Fiend's Grip. Nobody going under the Ollie just yet. The damage, though, coming through from the Wolves, as well as the illusions of the Medusa. They use that Sonic Wave, they get the kill on the Firefly. They'll take him out for 60 seconds. Here is the Stone Gaze. God King looking Mars right in the eyes. Come at me. But he'll be turned to stone and eventually killed off.
Okay.
Swarm comes in, and the Ancient Dragon. They've got the Spear landing again, as well as the Arena that's keeping God King away. The Silence through onto the Ember. Slight, no chains, so Felix able to just walk it out. Charge coming through all the way on a Firefly with the BKB being popped by JT. X-Nova, he's into the mix. They've got the Stone Gaze being used once again. The damage out on a Frisk takes him out, and so does Firefly. And they'll call GG. This was pretty much how they wrote it up, and we said it was their last chance for IG to make something happen. There was nothing for them to make happen, and eventually RNG win the fight, win the game. They even it up at 1.
I really feel like they need something that can stand in front, but you know, maybe they just
Bloodseeker. Okay.
It's not necessarily stand in front, but it is run in front.
Triple ignite on you, it lasts for like 24 seconds.
Full range plasma fields too, not
Oh,
feeling
you
too
gotta be
great.
careful,
There's the
maybe.
stun. Felix on the run.
Ah,
Ooh,
he's
one
burning,
more.
he's burning!
Ignite, first blood.
There was like... Oh...
Good shards, Ollie.
Just TP out, apparently.
Ooh, yeah,
As a healing self, so...
never in doubt.
Ooh...
Yeah, because he just TP'd to the tier 1. He's going to salve and try and run back into this. He's got the static link. Felix trying to fight, but now there's the stun. So Ollie helping out. The ignite slows him up. Plasma field's there, and Fly gets the kill.
A pretty good counter to Ember. Because you can't really ever use the flame, got to push out lanes. Once he's level 6. Well, goodbye, Ollie.
Ollie is going to die here to the Laguna Blade.
At least he tanked the Laguna. Next Nova on the prowl. Oh, the impact can line it up.
He can. They've got the snowball.
Oh, nice save.
Great defensive Astral, and Chalice is just out of mana.
Shaboom.
And they'll drop down the Sanities. They'll get the kill on a Chalice. They'll look for Felix. He's into the trees and TPing away, but I mean, that was an aggressive play from RNG that goes the wrong way once IG are able to counter. Yeah, it seems like a moment now, especially with that BKB that you have to take advantage of. They'll look over at Chalice. That's an exorcism with not a lot of health remaining. But he does get away thanks to the help of the Walrus Punch coming out from Felix. Chamba, Fly is going to go down first. The Somnus, we talked about the damage from the Lina, who's got a lot of farm. They get the kill on Felix. They'll end up taking out 2. With no Bloodseeker, can they still fight into this? Again, Somnus with some space. Finally on him. They've got the Blink as well as the Hex. They'll drop the hammer down with the Sanity's Eclipse. And JT will finally take out that pesky Lina. A little bit, he's been kind of front-running just a touch, you know, Walrus Punch and all that.
Oh, Lion should bring in. Oh, it's really bad for them.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to be dead. Frisk goes down to Somnus. X-Nova, though, taking a lot of damage from Emo. Emo now forced to Remnant away as his BKB is on cooldown. Whoa, right?
Yeah, the next team is going to be very telling.
X-Nova, Spike Carapace, they've got the Searing Chains. They'll look for the Snowball as well as the Walrus Punch. They get the kill on Frisk, so they'll take out the Lion. He'll buy back immediately with the BKB being popped by Emo. They get the kill on Fly. They've taken out the Razor. IG, they've lost 2 in this fight. They got the buyback coming up from the Nyx Assassin, but finally Somnus is out of it, so a lot of the damage that RNG have is going to be out of the way. They've got the BKB still rolling on JT. He'll drop down the Sanity's.
The damage, OD
Chalice gets killed first. They'll end up getting the kill on a JT afterwards, but God King goes down to Emo.
Yeah, is IG gonna start? Yeah, they want to go back in
They
again.
want to
caught
go.
him.
There's the Blink as well as the Hex. They look over at X-Nova. The Finger will clean him up, so they get the kill on the Nyx Assassin. He'll buy back immediately with the BKB being popped by Somnus. The damage coming in onto Frisk. That's a kill onto the Lion. Somnus just standing there like a machine gun, starting to right-click away. IG, they've backed off for the moment. They're going to let this Exorcism maybe run out, but it's the second one. It's with the refresher, the double Earth Spike. Now Plasma Field, Hex. That's going to be bounced once again by the Lotus Orb. They've got the Snowball to pull in the Death Prophet all the way over to Frisk. Meanwhile, X-Nova was taken out by JT. They've got the Searing Chains. That's through out onto Felix. Felix is gone. He's got buyback. They'll look over at Chalice, and they get themselves 3. Where is Somnus? Where is your Bloodseeker? God King Somnus nowhere to be found.
He can solo kill anybody at this moment.
And he's going to Refresher, and he's half a level away from 25.
Yeah, that 25 is very impactful.
Felix, smoke broken, blinks
Emo
forward, and gets the Snowball with BKB popped by Emo. He's trying to get the damage out. He cleans up X-Nova very quickly, who, well, doesn't have buyback at the moment, but they end up losing Frisk. Down goes Felix, 2 years gone on the side of RNG with the buyback available on the Tusk. So quick damage out from Emo. Well, another Exorcism used and a blink forward from Chalice. Spirit Siphon on a Fly, but they won't be able to keep up with the Razor. Lotus Orb, so...
Oh my god, Chalice is gonna be careful! Ah!
Slight comes out, Slight again. Now they've got the Hex.
Why
They
not
have
like
the static
this?
link. They drop down the Sanities. JT's gonna blink out immediately. They've got the damage coming in on a Fly, but Fly using the Satanic to try and survive. Frisk ends up dead, and they've got the kill on Felix. Felix is gonna buy back, as does Frisk. They're into the fight. They've got the Astro Imprisonment, but it's not going to save the life of Fly. They've got the Hex coming through onto the Lina. There's the Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chains. They've got the stuns, locking them down. Ollie has this Ogre. They'll help get the first life out of his hands. So now they'll set up right on top. They've got all 5 heroes to look over at the Lina, and they sure as hell have the damage to get the kill on Somnus, taking away that 6 times kill streak.
And look at Emo's face, he's like, yeah! Imagine if you give that axe to like a Nyx assassin, he just borrows into a fight. That sounds...
Sets himself up.
Oh.
Blinking from Frisk. Oh man, going in here for Chalice though. Drop down the sanities. They'll also use the
Lina
finger.
died.
It's a double sanity. Somnus fights back immediately with the snowball going out, but it's going out on a nobody. They'll look over as the blood right down with the BKB being popped by Fly. They've got the refresher. Trying to survive with the Satanic. God King trying to fight back, and he won't be able to win this fight. They'll get the kill on God King. He'll buy back. They'll take out Chalice. Chalice down for 99 seconds. He has buyback as well. But man, oh man, he's playing aggressively where he just wants to blink, hex, and go. But he does that. There's the slight. There's the damage to get the kill on X Nova. He has buyback. They're going to buy back on Chalice as well. They've got the damage on a Frisk. The right-click damage coming out from Somnus is very hard. Ollie now
is stuck
via the shards. They've got the hex, the 4-step onto the high ground. They've got the blood right down, but it's not going to land on any of these heroes on the side of IG. Blink throw from Chalice. There's the stun coming out from Ollie. It's a 4 times multicast. And that is good luck for him. Snowball comes out. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, they're looking over at Fly. X Nova trying to keep up with him. Back over to the left side of the fight, they've got Felix as well as this Bloodseeker of God King trying to get the kill on Ollie. They'll take him out. They don't have Frisk for 90 seconds, but they do have Ollie with buyback. He's going to use it. BKB gets popped.
He has no buyback on his DP.
Chalice in trouble. He's going to drop. Pops the BKB. There's no chance he survives. The Spike Carapace is used by X Nova. It stuns them all up, but Emo with another slight and with another kill in just a snap of the fingers. And here comes Emo. Oh, Blink looking for the Walrus Punch. Felix not going to get it. Right click's coming in, taking out the Observer Ward, so getting himself 320 gold. Fly with
eating so much damage.
The right click's coming in from Somnus. He's popped the BKB. Here comes JT. Here comes Emo. Somnus, no! He survives the Satanic! Oh, man!
Emo died as well!
Emo died! He's gone!
Oh my God!
And it's an ultra kill coming out from Somnus as well as a Rampage! Somnus survived! I don't believe it!
GG. I mean, Somnus this entire game looked like an absolute madman.
Straight force.
Yeah, like, okay.
JT's going to try and stop it. He's going to try and do his best. They do have the glyph. 30 seconds on all 3 of those heroes without buyback, but just, I mean, Somnus, he's got the Divine Rapier. He's ready to go. He's got a Moon Shard in his backpack. They'll go with the Blink as well as the Hex. The right-click damage coming in from JT, trying to make something happen to get the kill on Somnus. There's your Spike.
Wait, they're actually doing it. They're doing it or what?
Can they hold it? Buyback comes out from Fly. They get the kill on Frisk. He's got buyback of his own. X Nova, he's still burrowed up. The BKB being popped. The stun coming in. The stun is also a good way to get the kill on a Razor. Now they'll look over the tier 4. Ancient's exposed. JT in. He's got the Astral Imprisonment, but the Spirit Cipher. That's enough to get the kill on a JT. They look over at the Ancient. They've got the Hex once again. Emo coming forward, but with the Exorcism should be able to take the base and the series. RNG, they will take out IG in a barn burner of a game 3.
Wow.